Are you my new cameraman? Are you gonna film for Mama? Hello, you guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I look a little bit crazy today, so I apologize. But today I am going to be showing you around our new house. So if you guys are new here, then you probably will not have known my journey so far. But back in September, we closed on our house. We sold our house and we moved into our camper. So that was our third home, me and my husband. That was our third home together. And we decided to sell it because we have just always wanted property and we didn't have property there. So we sold our home because the market's really good. And we bought 20 acres of property and we had planned to build a barn dominium on our property. So, hi baby. We sold our house. We moved into a camper. And needless to say, the market is insane, and we got some turnkey building prices, and the cheapest we got was $420,000 all the way up till $600,000 and $700,000, which we just simply cannot do. And we very quickly learned that if we want to build on our property, we're gonna have to do it ourselves. So we were in our camper until it got too cold, until things were freezing, and then we ended up in a rental home, and it wasn't the most ideal situation, to say the least, and so we just knew we needed to do something else. And so I actually had been looking every single day for homes, but like I said, the market is just insane, and we really didn't want to pay a ton of money for something that needed a ton of work. And so we ended up finding this place on Facebook Marketplace. It was for sale by owner, and it was significantly less than most homes in the area. And so we came and looked at it. We really liked the bones of it, the structure of it. It was just a really nice little house. So we decided to buy it. So thankfully, after 4 months of running like crazy in a camper, on the run, nothing, in its place, we are in a home. Right. Nothing in its place. And which is really hard to do with a baby because I just like structure. I'm one of those people. And so yeah, about a week and a half ago we moved in. I was planning on doing a empty house tour for you guys, but life got a little crazy. Our rental house was having issues, and so we ended up moving in here early. We moved in at like 5:30 at night, so I just didn't have time to do an empty house tour. We have not been here for very long, like I said, so things are still absolutely crazy. I have boxes everywhere. We don't have all of our stuff here. We had stuff in storage, stuff in our camper, stuff at my parents', stuff at the rental house. So we literally just have to like pick away at bringing all of our things here. And this is the smallest home that we've ever owned. This will be our this is our fourth house together. And this, it's one of the smallest homes we've ever owned because our first house was probably about this size. So it was about 950 square feet. But it does have a full basement, which is really nice. Our first house didn't have that. So it is very small. So even though we decluttered a lot before we moved and before we put things in storage, I have so much decluttering to do. Because for one, we just don't want it. It has been in storage for 4 months and we simply haven't missed it. And then for two, we have a very small house now. So anyways, that being said, we bought this home because we thought it was a really good investment because we do plan on holding on to it and using it as a rental income once we're able to build a home on our property. So I do think we're going to be here for quite a while. We have a lot of updates we want to do to the house in the meantime while we're living here, and then once we build a house, then we will use this as a rental property. So I'm going to show you guys around. Keep an open mind because I'm going to put on the screen all of the things we plan on doing with the house. So it's not very big. It's not going to take us very long to show you around, but I hope you guys are excited for the renovation process because I am going to be filming each room. So as we renovate each room, I will do a whole video on it, and we're going to keep it very DIY, budget friendly, because like I said, we are going to use this as a rental income someday, so we don't want to put a ton of money into it. So yeah, I hope you guys are excited for that process, but before this little boy decides he's going to destroy my whole entire camera bag, we are going to get into this process. So I will show you guys around and drop some comments down below. Let me know what you guys think. If you like some of the renovation ideas, I'm going to ask some questions throughout because there's a couple things that I don't know if we're going to keep or get rid of, and I would love you guys' opinion. So let's just get right into it. Say, welcome to my house.
Can you say it?
Okay, we are going to start in the entryway. Go ahead, honey. Levi's gonna walk us through.
I'm gonna walk us through.
So this is our entryway. This nice little curtain came with the house. It's very nice. Do you like it, Jackson? So here is our entryway. We are still very undecided on the doors. We're not sure whether we want to, we're gonna go for like a very white, modern theme with this house. So we're not sure if we want to paint all the doors black and all the walls white. We're definitely doing the walls white, but we're not sure about the doors. So if you have an opinion if we should keep the doors brown and all the trim brown, or if we should paint all the interior doors black, I've just never seen that, but just let me know what you guys think. But this is our entryway. You wanted to touch the light. So it is a nice little mud room. We also have like way too much stuff at the moment because, like I said, we're in the process of moving, so don't judge that. But our plan is to take out that upper cabinet right there and do like a whole shiplap wall, white shiplap, and then we plan on doing like built-ins up there, cubbies, and then like a wooden bench probably down here. And then we will likely just take this out so that all of the clutter is kind of back there and concealed. I'd like to do something maybe underneath of the bench there to probably hide shoes, because I just want this to be very simple, very clean, and then all of the walls will be painted white. So that is the little entryway as soon as you walk into the house. And then this actually walks down to our basement, but we'll do that in just a second. So then to the right here, it walks into our kitchen. And there's Sis. So here is our kitchen. This is probably the first thing that you'll notice is that it's very dated. But Levi swears by these cupboards because they have this like really retro old school locking handles on there. So they're kind of already baby proofed and you have to push them in order to get them open. I don't like them. Levi thinks they're cool. So we have to rip down this stuff right here that's on the walls and behind the countertop there, and then pull out that vent right there. And we're undecided whether we're going to do like an actual range above the stove or whether we're going to do a microwave. I just really like the looks of those hood vents, I guess they're called, above the stove and not a microwave, but for logistics we probably should put it in a microwave because it would make more sense. So then here is the actual like kitchen area. So what we haven't quite decided is whether we're going to keep the cupboards that are in here or whether we're going to get rid of them. So because this will eventually be a rental income, we thought about just painting them. So I know that that is a big thing that you can use chalk paint. We can just sand them down a little bit and paint them. But the way this is set up, and I'll show you guys real quick, this is all dead space essentially above the upper cupboards. So they come down so low on the countertop that you can't really put anything under them, which is a pain in the butt because we literally have nowhere to put a microwave. So that is why we were contemplating putting new ones in, but we just don't want to pay for them considering, you know, we're trying to keep this cheaper. So I think what we'll do is just try to paint these, see how they turn out. So we are going to do all white cupboards with gold handles, and then we're going to put in like a new deeper farmhouse sink with a gold tall fixture, and then we are going to do butcher block countertops. So that is our plan for in here, and then I think we're going to do a white subway tile backsplash behind the butcher block. And then, like I said, we will paint all the walls white and then probably either do a hood vent or a new microwave there. And then on this wall, this will probably just be like somewhat of an accent wall. So we might do maybe some sort of wallpaper, and then we wanted to do like a bar across there with the butcher block as well, and with some bar stools up to it, because at that point we will not need this little stand with the microwave. So this is going to be like kind of a process, but I think that it will turn out really good. But let me know what you think about just painting the cupboards instead of taking them out. And then literally down there and in the living room, and that's the entire upstairs. So I told you guys it was small, but we actually absolutely love it so far. Oh. Hey, what are you doing? You're really thinking about pulling those out, aren't you?
It's just relaxing.
So here is our living room. There's really not a whole lot to do in here, which is really nice. This is brand new carpet, but we do, you're so silly. We do plan on painting this living room white to match the whole aesthetic of the house. And then it does have these cool like rounded top of the ceiling, which is an older vibe, but it's actually kind of a cool accent. So, ooh. We just plan on painting in here, and then we are going to add lighting. It does not have any lighting in here right now, so we're going to put can lights in the ceiling. But it is a decent sized living room, and it is really nice that it already has brand new carpet in it. And this is our sweet sectional that we picked up off Facebook Marketplace for $200. We sold our couches with our last house, so we didn't have anything. It definitely wouldn't have been my choice of color, but I actually think it looks really good in this room. And then that is technically the other front door to our house. So again, do you guys think that we should paint the doors? I really kind of want to do the interior doors black, and then all the walls and all the trim white. Or should we leave the doors and the trim brown and just do all the white on the walls? So let us know what you guys think. Sissy's gonna show us back here. So here's a hallway that leads to the back of the house. The one thing I did like about this house is that it's older, but it does have a lot of storage, which we're not used to for older houses. So this is a really big, deep closet for a nice, what is this called? Pantry, which is great for more storage because the kitchen doesn't have a whole lot. And then here is your upstairs bathroom. So this again is quite dated. So we do plan on pulling out this tile, which is probably going to be the biggest job because it does run up the wall. So we're going to pull out all of the tile and put in a new floor. My plan originally was to do board and batten around this side as an accent, and because it will take care of all of the wall imperfections once we take all that down. But this is a nice laundry chute to the basement, which is where our laundry is. So Levi is like obsessed with that, and honestly, since we've had it, I've really enjoyed it as well. So he really doesn't want to take that out. So we might keep that just because we want to keep the laundry chute. So let me know what you guys think about that. But we have to try to figure out how to modernize it and make it look better. So if you guys have any ideas. But again, we're just going to do a nice clean white in this bathroom. I kind of want to do some sort of like funky black and white flooring. And then with the vanity is actually in really good shape, so we're just going to paint it and do new knobs. And then we're just going to put a new countertop on. And then with this, let me know what you think about this, because I really just wanted to do a big circle gold mirror up there and then all black fixtures in here. But that is actually built into the wall, and it is a medicine cabinet, and then it already has electrical run up there, so it would be kind of a pain to pull it out. So I might just paint that. Hey babes. Woo. And then with the tub, it's actually in really good condition. So we are going to keep the tub. We are just going to go through and rip all the caulking out and redo the caulking, and then we're going to pull all these doors off because I'm not a fan of glass doors like this.
The doors.
I just think they're messy.
They're
and
just
they're
so
really
clean.
No, they're hard to clean.
No, there's no water on the floor.
But yes, they don't get any water on the floor. But it's also hard to give your child a bath because they don't open very wide. So we're gonna pull those down, do a nice shower curtain, redo the caulking, and
all new accessories in there.
yes, all new. These are really old school, so we're gonna do all black in there as well to match the faucet. So that's the plans in the bathroom. And then if you walk into here, this will be Jackson's room. It is actually a really nice size room. Right now it is just filled with boxes and stuff as we move. So again, we just plan on painting it white and decorating it as we wish. But both of these rooms have really nice closets, which is a bonus. So a lot of closet space, and then it also has another little closet over there, which is great. So not a whole lot to do in this room, just painting and decorating it to make it into a cute little nursery. And then this room is our room. So Sis is going out to the bathroom right now. So again, we just have to paint in here. Really nice closet in this one too, good space. And that door actually goes outside. That is why we chose for this to be our bedroom, because we didn't want a door going to the outside in Jackson's room. And then this actually leads out to Levi's little workshop, which is cool. So not a whole lot to do in this room either, mainly just paint, decorating, you know, a new duvet cover, making it our own, nice and modern, and we're keeping it very basic, very simple. So that's literally the whole upstairs of this house. So we're gonna take a peek downstairs, and I think this is where we're gonna start first for our renovation process, but we might start in the kitchen, not entirely sure. Basement does need more work though. So this walks downstairs. We do really need to pull up this carpet going downstairs and do something different with the staircase. We also need to add a railing because it does not have a railing. So this is definitely the part that needs more work, but Levi already started pulling up the flooring in here. So this is essentially the laundry area. Levi started pulling up this flooring, like I said, because it was that stuff. So we are just going to completely clear out this back room, paint, make it fresh and nice, and then we're going to put a new floor. We're just not quite sure what. In one of my old houses, I just painted the floor like a gray and put flecks in it, so we might do that. But we're going to put a new flooring all the way through here, and then that is all just going to have shelving, and we're going to make that into a storage area for all of our like Christmas decor and that kind of stuff. And then we'll paint all this, turn this into a cuter little laundry room area. And then this walks over here to another bathroom, which is really nice. This is kind of like a dead space just because the way the house is set up. So I'll probably just paint, figure out what we're gonna do here, and then this walks into another bathroom, which that vanity is like brand new, which is nice. The toilet's still fine. So we just need to paint in here. And then this is like a full corner shower. So it is nice that this is a full 2-bathroom house, but we are going to pull this one out and do a full tiled shower, and then probably just paint and keep everything else the same. And then when you walk in here, this is a full room that we're going to use as like a nice family room. So that is what we really liked about this house, because it has plenty of extra space and a lot of potential. So we will be redoing the walls. We're going to do a corrugated steel along the bottom half of the walls, and then something else up top. So Levi's stepdad's brother did this, and it looked great. And they actually did like a snap together flooring up top that was like old barnwood, and then they did the corrugated steel along the bottom, and it looked super, super good. So that is our plan, is to do something like that so that it will all be the same. And then we are going to pull out this old carpet and do a flooring all the way through here, probably some sort of laminate. And then we do plan on pulling out these ceilings and trying to do an open exposed ceiling and paint it all black and do can lights so that it's brighter in here, but so that it also opens it up because these ceilings are quite low. But this will just be, like I said, a big family room, a playroom for Jackson with extra space for guests and things. And then this back here is another bedroom. And this we are gonna pretty much keep the same. I don't think we're even gonna pull out this carpet because even though it's not very cute, it is in really good shape. So we plan on just keeping this for Levi's hunting room because we do need a place to put all of his guns so we can lock things away so that Jackson can't get to them. So I'll probably just put a full new fresh coat of white on the walls. Then we're gonna still pull out this ceiling, like I said, and try to do that exposed ceiling and paint it black. And then this will just be his hunting room. So that is literally everything. I know we have quite a lot of work ahead of us, but like I said, we're actually really excited for the projects because it'll keep us busy and we're excited to see what we can tackle for a good price. So if you guys have any suggestions for us, if you have any DIY tricks to save money, let us know. But that being said, I hope you guys come along for the process of renovating this house with us and seeing as we build in the future. But until then, we're going to go through everything. We're going to declutter. We're going to sell things. We're going to organize, and then we're going to figure out what we're going to tackle first, which is probably going to be this basement. And we're going to film the whole entire process for you guys. So make sure to stay tuned to see how this house turns out. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.